Welcome to DownWithThat.Life, Episode 4. DownWithThat.Life is an online community for parents, siblings, and caregivers of adults with Down syndrome, where our purpose is building relationships, living in community, providing support, and sharing hope. If you haven't seen Episodes 1, 2, and 3, I really want to encourage you to go back because we're going to pick up where we left off in Episode 3. They'll take just a few minutes and you can catch up with us real quickly there. In the last episode, we finished with Josh having his open heart surgery, and the doctor did an amazing job repairing the 2 holes in his heart, put a patch over, and over time, the skin of the heart grows around that. He also had a bad valve that was repaired. The doctor told us that we would see a noticeable difference in his effort and energy. And to be honest with you, we thought that his effort and energy was pretty good before that, but we really did notice the difference afterwards. So old Mom and Dad, we were huffing and puffing to keep up with this kid with a brand new heart. He was the joy of all those nurses and doctors there, but when we got him home, he really started to flourish. Not only was he looking forward to his baby brother soon to be born, but he was learning things like how to crawl, how to walk, how to talk, and doing all those things together. And one of the best things that Cindy and I learned early on was that even though he had open heart surgery, even though he had Down syndrome, he was really hard to break. Now, we didn't test that theory, but he was a boy and he needed to be roughed up a little bit. So I created a game called Tackle the Guy with the Ball. And so I would roll a football to Josh, and then he would start to laugh because he knew what was coming. As I would come and I would tackle him, we would roll and we would have such fun together. And that was really foundationally important because we wanted Josh to feel normal as much as possible, whatever normal is. And playing with a dad and having a dad speak into his life and having a mom love and hold him was vitally important to his growth and development. Well, along came Jonathan, our second son, and Josh loved the baby. He's always had a heart for babies, but this was his little brother, and so it was neat to have a quote-unquote typical little brother. They grew up together in the same room for many, many years. They got into those typical brother fights, but as little guys, they shared the same things. They really enjoyed growing up in a home environment where they felt safe and secure and loved, and they could be boys. Well, know what? Before too long, he had 2 baby sisters come along as well. And you know what? To this very day, 3 of our 4 children, our second son and our 2 daughters, never know what it's been like to not have a brother, a sibling with a special needs with Down syndrome in their life. Every second of their life, they've known what it was like to have a brother with a disability. And so if you're a sibling of a brother or a sister with a disability, I really want to encourage you to embrace the opportunity to love and spend some time with that brother, because my son, and our 2 daughters are who they are today as adults in great part to having Josh as a part of their life. Maybe their growing up years weren't quote unquote typical, but they were good years as we did life together and we shared experiences together. We enjoyed pets and playtime and going to school and learning and vacations. And we did all those things that every family would do. And I want to strongly encourage you to do as well, because it is vital and important to provide as normal of an upbringing as is possible. Well, that brings us to the conclusion of this episode, and as always, I want to remind you, we have a story to tell. We have a lot of experiences to share, and we're still in the journey of a lifetime. We don't have all of the answers. As a matter of fact, we don't even know all of the questions, but what we do have, we want to share with others. Will you join us on the journey? I hope that you will. And I also hope that you'll come back and join us again next time at DownWithThat.Life for episode number 5, as we continue to tell our story so that you can get to know us a little better and feel comfortable and safe in this environment. Well, I look forward to seeing you there next time on DownWithThat.Life.